We're back out here with Olivia, one of our PGA professionals at Carl's Golf Land, but now we're on the short game area. We wanted to give people a look at maybe some chipping help and tips around the green, scoring around the green, a huge, huge deal.
Huge.
We have an interesting setup here where we probably need to get the ball up in the air, but we got to stop it pretty quick. So I wanted to give people a look at maybe how do we handle this kind of shot where we want to hit it a little higher. We also want it to land softly. What do we do for that shot?
So a lot of the times I'm going to encourage the same thing I preach with every shot is be mindful of your setup. There's a lot of tips and things you could follow that help. You know, one would be club selection, making sure you're grabbing something with some loft, using your sand wedge, not just in the sand, but here as well if necessary. So you can have the option of opening up the club face a little bit. When that happens, it does bring the handle a little bit back, so you still want to make sure that that club face is aimed at your flag. So like you mentioned, you want to land this maybe a little higher and softer. As I'm setting up, I'm also thinking about where I want to land this ball to begin with. Yeah. So when I walk up here, sometimes if I have time on the course, I'll kind of step between my ball and the target. I'll walk up, I'll read this green just as I would a putt. You know, I want to see if it breaks, if it moves. So my landing spot's probably going to be somewhere in here, but I don't have a ton of green to work with before that spot. Yeah. That's what makes this shot pretty tough. So you absolutely have the option of hitting it high. And so opening up that club face a little bit can help with that. I'm also going to open up my stance a little bit. That means taking my left foot and kind of pointing it left of my target. Ball position is helpful. I'm going to make sure my ball is probably more in maybe the middle to back half of my stance oftentimes. That's going to help me launch the ball up a little higher and a little sooner. But once I take my stance, I'm going to add a little bit of weight to my front foot, maybe like 60 or 70%, just so that I'm more balanced. And when I turn through the shot, my weight's on that front side, just like every other golf shot.
The weight, I think, is important there, what you just mentioned, because in a normal shot, we're going to shift a little bit, we're going to shift our weight. In this shot, we really probably just want to stay on this side. Correct. Mostly, right?
Correct.
Because then if we do shift, we'll probably have the chance of staying back, hitting fat, hitting thin.
Correct. And this is a shot where you want to stay on top of your ball, you want to feel covered, as I like to say, that when I'm taking my stance, that plays into my feet. Plus, a lot of the times, like this shot, my ball's a little bit above my feet. Uneven lies is another time where making sure maybe some weight is started in that front foot just so you're balanced can help you hit a better shot.
Yeah. All right, let's see you hit one here.
All right.
There it is. Awesome help and tips around the green. Anybody can use those. We got Olivia here out at Carl's Golf Land.